Senator Pete Ricketts. Senator, what's your reaction to this claim that this is racist when you need an ID to open a bank account, buy liquor, or rent a car or rent a hotel room? It's not racist.
It's just not accurate. The claim is just not accurate. Look, when I was governor of Nebraska, one of the things people were very concerned about, my fellow Nebraskans, was voter integrity and election integrity. And so we passed voter ID in Nebraska, and Nebraskans passed it overwhelmingly. There was a poll last year, very consistent with what you were just talking about. 83% of Americans want voter ID. So this is something that people want to ensure election integrity. And this is something that, again, is just common sense. As you point out, you've got to have ID for so many things. And having ID to vote just makes sense to people. That's why we passed voter ID in Nebraska. And that's why we're, as Republicans, supporting the SAVE Act to require updating the 1993 National Voter Registration Act to say that, hey, if you're going to register to vote in our elections, you got to have documentary evidence you're a U.S. citizen, a passport, birth certificate, something like that, because people want to make sure that non-citizens, and especially illegal immigrants, are not voting in our elections.
You know, breaking news, the president just moments ago answered questions about voter ID heading into the midterms. Watch this.
We should have voter ID, by the way. We should have a lot of the things that I think everybody wants to see. Who would not want voter ID? Only somebody that wants to cheat. Think of it. We don't have voter ID, and the Democrats don't want it. And the reason they don't want it is because they want to cheat, because there's no reason in the world, and I love that debate.
Democrats want to cheat. You show Nicki Minaj's tweet. Nicki Minaj tweeted, "This is ridiculous. Voter ID should be required," saying, "Do you get it now?" So the SAVE Act, what's going to happen to the SAVE Act? You know, the House Republicans led by Representative Brandon Gill are demanding the Senate take up the SAVE Act requiring voter ID. What's going to happen in the Senate?
As you know, in the Senate, according to our rules, we have to have 60 votes to pass most pieces of legislation. And so we require Democrat support on this. I don't know that we're going to be able to get that because the Democrats are so locked in on some of these just misconceptions, right? I mean, if you look around the country, again, when we were looking at passing voter ID in Nebraska, we looked at states that had passed voter ID and voter participation went up.
Right, but are you going to fight for voter ID in the Senate? Or any Senate Republicans going to step up and fight for the SAVE Act and for voter ID in the Senate?
Well, Mike Lee is leading the SAVE Act, and he's got, I think, just about every Republican co-sponsoring it. So we're going to be looking to try and get it to the floor to force a vote on it. I think it's unlikely that the Democrats are going to support it. If we can't get it standalone, we'll look for a piece of legislation to be able to amend it to. But again, I think it's unlikely we're going to get Democrat support for this because of their...
Yeah, we know that. We know Democrats are not going to go for it. The Senate Republicans can move on it. All right, Senator Pete Ricketts, we love it when you come on the show with information like that. It's good to see you again. Come back soon. Now listen to the